Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming a product review for you guys. So the product that I'm actually going to be reviewing today is the Violet Voss Cosmetics The Perfect Weapon, and this is actually the silicone makeup applicator. So I've seen these around quite a lot on Instagram and YouTube, other YouTubers using and trying these out. So it's basically like the alternative to the Beauty Blender. So obviously the Beauty Blender is spongy, it's a sponge basically. So this claims to do the same thing. So it claims to blend your foundation or your highlight, contour, whatever you're applying on your whatever you want to blend. Apparently the extra benefit with this product is that it doesn't soak up any of the product into the sponge. Obviously it's silicone, so you actually make use of every little drop of the product that you use. So I don't know how true this is, so I'm going to actually try this out now. I'll show you guys the results and I'll tell you guys what I think of the product as well. So it just comes in like this plastic little box, and it's quite a cool packaging actually. It's like a little holographic type packaging. And then on the back it says, it has their web address, so it's shopvioletvoss.com, #VioletVoss, and then it says, pro tip, foundation application has never been easier. Dab and pat foundation onto the face in small motions. Be sure to use less product than normal for best results. So the reason why they tell you to put less product on than normal is because obviously none of the product will be absorbed as it usually is with the Beauty Blender. So what I'll do, I'm actually going to use the same amount, because what I'm going to do, I've obviously already got my makeup on and I've got my foundation and everything on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the this concealer. I usually use this concealer to highlight, so it's the Maybelline Eraser Eye Perfect and Cover Concealer in the shade Nude. So I'm actually just going to apply this to my highlight areas, and I'm just going to use the silicone blender and see how good the results are, and then I'll sort of tell you whether I prefer it to the Beauty Blender or not, because I actually use the Beauty Blender every day because it just gives me a flawless finish. I don't know how much of a flawless finish this will give, but we shall find out. This is what it looks like when you open it up. So it comes in like this little plastic pouch, and then it's just like a clear silicone. It's like the same shape as a Beauty Blender, but it's flat like that. And then it just has the Violet Voss logo on it, and it's just squidgy and bendy and everything. So yes, that's what it looks like. It feels actually quite nice. It feels nice to like squeeze. I'm just going to apply the concealer to my highlight areas, and then I'm going to blend with this, and then we'll see what the results are. I'm not going to apply it properly because I've already got makeup on. I'm just sort of applying some product on just so I can show you guys the results and see how good it actually is. So I'm going to leave out the nose. So I've got it on my chin, under my eyes and on the forehead. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this. So it just says to dab and pat in small motions. So I'm just going to get the mirror in front of me and dab and pat. I'm used to dabbing, so I feel more comfortable dabbing. Not as in that dabbing, but dabbing with this. Okay, so on the chin it was perfectly fine. It blended it, you know, pretty well. And obviously it doesn't absorb the product, which is one thing that I like about it so far. I'm just using the Carly Bible palette to have a mirror in front of me. Now I'm just going to blend up here. And now under my eyes. Okay guys, so I've just finished blending. I think it's all blended out. Or blended in, shall I say. Yeah, it pretty much is. So I've just finished blending it with the silicone blender. Silicone applicator, whatever they call it. So, first impressions. It does give you like that flawless finish that the Beauty Blender does. So that's one thing I really like about it. So as you can see, it's blended perfectly and it hasn't really left any sort of patchiness or streaks or like, you know, from the applicator, which is good. The only thing that I do have to say about this, because of the shape of it, it is a little bit hard. Like, for example, when I was sort of blending it there, it's difficult to get into right into the corner, whereas with the Beauty Blender, because it's a sponge, you can sort of squidge it more into that area. But it does give a flawless finish and it doesn't soak up, obviously, because it's silicone, any of the product. So that's the good thing, I would say, is you can definitely make the most of the amount of product that you apply. So like, I did notice when I applied the concealer to my highlighting areas, it actually gave me a lot more coverage and highlight than with the same amount of product than the Beauty Blender does, just because obviously the Beauty Blender sucks some of the product up when I'm sort of patting it out, whereas with this, when I pat it out and blend it out, it doesn't suck anything up, so it sort of stays in the area, so you actually make the most of the product that you're applying to your face. So overall, I really like this. The only thing I would say, I don't think I would use it to apply my foundation, just because it is a little bit hard to use, just the shape of it, because it's flat. Maybe if it was like a silicone ball type thing, not a ball but like this shape but sort of 3D, because this is flat, so basically the same shape as a Beauty Blender but silicone, then maybe it would be a bit easier because you'll be able to grip onto something. But because it's flat, you sort of have to hold onto it flat and like dab it in like that with the foundation, and it just makes it a little bit difficult. And I think it would just take a lot more time and a lot more effort to blend your foundation with this rather than the Beauty Blender. So if I was to use this, I think I would most likely use it just for highlighting and contour blending. So that's my personal preference, my personal opinion about this. But I do think it's really good if you want to make the most out of the amount of product that you're using. So yeah, that's what I think of the product. If you guys, I don't know what the other silicone blenders are like. This is the only one that I've actually tried. So it's not as great as I thought it would be, but it's not bad either. So it's not something I'll chuck away after this video. So I probably will keep it in my makeup bag and use it now and again. But I don't think it will be in my like everyday routine. So I hope you guys found this helpful. If your results were any different, then let me know in the comments below. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, so you can stay posted for more new videos from me. At the moment, I'm trying to post at least 2 to 3 times a week, so lots of regular videos from me, so please don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!